Hey friends, and welcome to today's tutorial. In this lesson, I'll teach you how to play reggae on the ukulele. I will guide you from the very basic strumming of reggae up until a spicy percussive reggae groove. I will also explain the important difference of playing reggae with open string chords versus a closed chord position shapes. And if you follow this lesson till the end, I prepared a special reggae play-along for you of the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. And just before we begin, I would love to welcome you all to join to my Patreon community. That's where I'll be taking you to the next level of playing. You can find a large library of ukulele songs and arrangements, all created by myself, including a beautiful chord melody arrangement of Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Also, Patreon is the right place for you because that's where I'm getting deeper into the details of different styles and different techniques of playing the ukulele. And we have the most supportive community of ukulele players from all over the world. So join us today. The link is in the description. And now let's begin. In my opinion, the ukulele is the perfect instrument for reggae. Reggae was originated in Jamaica. Jamaica is a beautiful island with a very rich musical culture, just like Hawaii, the birthplace of the ukulele. The style of reggae has a very distinct rhythm, where usually the accompanying instrument, the guitar or the ukulele, playing the chords very abruptly with a short sound, such as instead of. And this way of playing brings an accent to the beat. But before we go more into details, I want to show you a very basic rhythm on how to play reggae. So even if you just started playing the ukulele, I'm sure you'll be able to follow it. So first of all, let's get into a C chord position. And the right hand pattern will go like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. 3, 4, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So in order to make this rhythm sounding more reggae, what we have to do is the following. So the first strum shouldn't be a full strum. What I mean by that is don't strum all 4 strings. Be very gentle and strum only the 4th string, your G string. And be very subtle with the movement. That makes the first strum sound less loud, and that's what we're after. Because in reggae music, we don't strum on the 1. And it's gonna sound like this. 3 and 4 and. Now the next step is not playing on the 1. And it's gonna sound like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and down, up, down. Good job. Now let's try to practice together the strumming that we just learned on 4 chords. C, G, A, M, and F. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Now I want to explain something very important. Something that distinguishes reggae from other musical styles is how long you let the chord sound. If you really want to get that authentic punchy chord sound, you may try to substitute the open string chords such as C, G, A, M, and F into C, G, A, M, and F. So instead of letting your chord sound long, such as this, we'll make it sound like this. This is a little bit detailed and it takes some time to practice, but what I'm doing here is controlling the sound with my left hand finger. So straight after strumming downwards for my C chord, I'm lifting the left hand fingers from the pressing position, but still remaining on top of the string. So strumming the chord, and then lifting the fingers gently, and that's how the sound stops. Most of these chord shapes are bar chords. If you're new to bar chords and if you never played it before, I'm welcoming you to check my tutorial on how to improve your bar chords in no time. Let's try this simple exercise together. Take the C chord, strum it downwards, just 1 strum, and then release the fingers and stay on top of the strings. Let's do it again. Strum the C chord and quickly release the fingers. So don't let the chord sound long. You want it to be as short as possible. That's what creates this special effect. And the same thing you can do with each one of the other chords. Press and release with all the fingers. Very short. And the AM. And the F. Now let's try to play the rhythm that we just learned with the chords sounding short. 3 and 4 and 1. Now I want to spice it up even more. Let's go percussive. And now I want to teach you how to add the bass drum on the first beat. That's usually what happens in reggae music, where the drummer is doing the kick on that first beat. Boom, boom, boom. 3 and 4 and. So all you gotta do is tap right over here next to the bridge, this area where the strings enter the bridge. That's the most tense point in the string, with these 3 fingers, index, middle, ring. Make sure that the position of the right hand is very relaxed and tap. We are trying to get the most bass-like sound. So we're imitating the bass drum, which is the biggest drum within the drum kit. Today I'm playing my treble size soprano, which is a very thin instrument, so you don't get a very bassy sound, but I still think it sounds good. So we tap on the 1, and we complete the rest of the pattern. Down, up, down. Let's try to play together over the C chord. 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. And of course, if you want to spice it up a little bit, try it with the closed position of the C chord and make the sound shorter. It's going to sound like this. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, bass. 1. Make sure to practice this pattern with the open string position and the closed chords positions, which allow you to control the sound and play it shorter. Final thing which I want to add to your strum is the snare drum. And it sounds like this. This technique is called chucking. If you want to improve your chucking, or if you never chucked before, make sure to check out my tutorial about the chucking technique. I'm covering everything about it from A to Z. So now we want to add the chuck on the third beat, just like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's try to practice it together over the open position of the C chord. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Here's a quick tip for your right hand. After tapping the 1, the bass drum, I'm quickly shifting the position of my right hand towards the 12th fret, towards the middle of the string, right? Because that's where I'm doing the strumming. So try to be as quick as possible with that movement. So pretty much shifting between the bass drum to this position. That's, by the way, also where the chuck is happening, right? That's where I'm chucking, around this area, right in between, right in the middle of your string. This is the beginning of the string. This is the end of the string. This is the middle. So bass drum, down, up, chuck, down, and then bringing it back as quickly as possible. Now let's try to play one round, including the chuck, over the closed position of the C chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and maybe let's add the other chords to it. C, G, A, M, and F. If you still find the closed positions of the chords hard, just play the open ones for now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A, M, F, C. Well done. And now for the promised play along. The song that we're going to be playing together is a reggae song by Bob Marley, Three Little Birds. You can use any of the strums that you learned today. Also, there are going to be lyrics on the screen, so you're welcome to sing along. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Well done, everyone. And now you know how to play reggae. That was it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to click on the notification bell and the subscribe button. This way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!